5 a.m. Thursday morning. Let's roll out to LSFest.
Gotta look good trying, or you just gotta go fast.
Hey, all right, we made it. We're here. We're early, and I thought there would be a 5-mile line, but we're driving right up to the pavilion. Now we can't register in yet. They're letting the Grand Champion folks do it first. So we'll just be hanging out, but I think we're gonna be able to park pretty close. If you look just out yonder, you can see the roller coaster. So if you guys have never been here before, there's actually a theme park, an amusement park here with a roller coaster and all kinds of fun rides, but that stuff will all be closed off for us, I think, or I don't know. The car show's there. I'm rambling, but let's get inside.
I woke up and I just went back to sleep. I said, not my problem.
Of course, I'm not tall enough to get the back of the line. All right, Jody took the truck, met me up here, and now we are in line, but we are officially registered. We got our stickers.
Don't know how to operate the stickers.
We don't know how to operate the stickers, but so there's a long line to get through, and then hopefully we get a decent pit spot because that's the whole reason we left. Look at that. Let me see. We're cruising in. There's already lots of cars. There's a BTR car, Drift. I can't remember his name all of a sudden. 240. Lots of 240s here, but most of them are in the drifting competition. We are obviously in the drag race competition, so we'll finish getting in here and get pitted, and we'll catch you guys once we're set up. Again, it's just registration today on Thursday. No spectators. We should be able to walk around and talk to a lot of folks to see some cool cars. So that's what you'll be seeing shortly. We're currently chilling in the staging lanes. This is where they're doing tech this year. It's really hot today, but luckily it looks like the forecast for this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, should be good. Looks like maybe the rain chances Friday night has diminished, so fingers crossed that's good. So we get teched in, get back to camp, finish setting up, and then we'll kind of probably just relax and try to talk to some folks. rest last night, and now we're looking at Friday morning. Tested the schedule behind me. We're gonna get started at 9 a.m. Looks like we're kind of in the middle of the mix with the 860 class, but we're gonna get a first test pass in the first set of runs, and then we're actually around noon, it'll all restart, and we will get our Q1, and then pending time and everything works out, about 3:30, 4 o'clock, they're gonna go ahead and start over again, and we should get our Q2. So looking at making 3 passes today, hopefully. Weather's gonna be really hot, really warm, totally different from tomorrow and Sunday when eliminations start. But the goal is just to dial in the car, see where we're at, keep track of everything, and then we'll adjust from there. So let's take a minute to go check out some of the other cars that are around here. Everybody's kind of getting started. You look around, you can see all the vendors behind us, and they're getting ready to load up, put their stuff out on display. So we'll go check some of that stuff out, and we'll get back to the pits. All right, guys, so we've got the shocks adjusted, the tune I made last night put in here, just a quick look over on the car, some fresh gas. We are probably about 30 minutes from getting called up or so, and then we're gonna go ahead and make that first test pass. I'm hoping the weather's hot, the tune. I'm gonna call 8:58 if all goes well, but I'll be fine with anything in the 50s or the 60s on this hot day, and then we'll adjust from there. So we'll meet you guys up in the lanes, see how that pass goes. Okay, we're in the staging lanes. We should be going up pretty soon. Like I said before, it's hot as shit. I mean, whoop, language. No, I think there's 8 cars that are up for the first test tune. I don't know if everybody's making tests because it's hot. Tomorrow's gonna be cool, but we just want to see if it'll leave the line and kind of just get an idea where we are. And then qual's coming up soon. So see you after the pass. Well, unfortunately, test 1 didn't go well, but that's what tests are for. So, did the burnout, everything was good, got up on the trans brake, made good boost, hit the bump button, and it just took off. So, I don't know if I hit the bump and my finger came off the trans brake, but it's way too aggressive. So, we'll get in there, double check, you know, what the duty cycle was on the bump, and then adjust from there. We'll do a little test here in the pits to make sure it's not so aggressive. Seemed like it was just too much. So make those changes, and then we'll get back out there for Q1 here shortly. So that's what testing's for. I'm not super concerned about it. It's just a test pass. The weather's gonna be different tomorrow. I know I keep repeating myself, but that's what it's for. So we'll get her fixed and get ready for Q1. Alright, well, that's Q1, and we still don't have a time on the board. Bumped in nice and soft, best I could tell, right? And I don't know, we're having some issue. It just seems like as soon as I let off the bump, the trans brake decides it doesn't want to do anything either, and it just rolls. So we might just build a new tune. I tried looking at some wires. I don't see anything loose. It's a very basic system. Maybe we'll build a new tune and reflash it and see if that makes a difference. I don't think we're far off on the number of basing and what I ran it out, basing it off that versus what we've done before. I think we're close, but there's a couple guys that have hit the number already. So if they put us on a ladder, I mean, we're gonna be going against those guys. It's gonna be tough. So we're gonna try to test it here in the pits, I guess, and see what it does. Wish us luck, guys, because we need it. We're back in the lanes. The sun has gone down. It's cooled down probably, I don't know, already 10 plus degrees right now. Q2, you saw us test the bump. We're not actually going to use the bump for this one. We're actually just going to double ball
and just leave off that, and hopefully the trans brake holds fine. Just to get a number on the board, and then tomorrow we'll at least get one more qualifier, maybe two. But at the moment, plan is just go in, not bump in, light up the 2 bulbs, build boost on the trans brake, and let it go. So let's see how it does.
Alright, sorry it's a little dark, guys. I don't know if the GoPro caught that, but we finally made a pass. We just didn't bump in. It felt pretty good. So let's see how quick it went. We'll go grab the slip real quick, and it felt good. Felt decent. So we'll see what it did. I don't know. Let me grab the slip and find out. Alright, guys, so it looks like we went 8553. So that's a little too fast. I thought it felt a little spicy. Spicy with a 55. Anyway, so we're still not on the board, but we got a pass. That means we can turn it down even more tomorrow. It's gonna be even better. The car worked, so we at least got a ticket now. We got a slip. We're still not on the board though. So, all right. We may have some more footage. We may catch you guys in the morning. Been a long day. We're gonna go hang out and have some fun. Talk to some folks, so we'll catch you tomorrow in the morning.
Well, that's a wrap on day 2. We're up here at the trailer looking at the timesheets. We got 9 cars in the class, and of course, I'm sitting at the bottom because we went too fast with an 855. But we got top mile an hour in the class right now. So tomorrow we'll get another qualifier, and then we'll start E2. So probably have to slow it down a little bit, get ourselves actually on the board, be good to go. So we'll catch you then. So we kicked off Saturday morning at the top of the track, doing a little interview and photo shoot for Dragzine. Should be some pretty cool photos out there in the grass, looking stout. So excited to see how those turn out. Let's get back to racing. Guys, we're in the lanes for Q3 this morning. Turned it down quite a bit. The weather is amazing. We're just trying to get on that ladder and not be last with a 0 essentially. 8 or 9 cars again. Final qualifier, and then we'll start eliminations late this afternoon. Alright guys, we're up here. It's a weird ladder. We qualified number 7, and for some reason we're racing number 2, which is this Camaro right here. It really doesn't make any sense, but I guess it is what it is. There's all the cars, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So actually there's 11 cars, but I don't know where it is. I think we're just gonna have to roll with it. All right, well, we went into round 1, and as soon as I let go of the trans brake, the car started breaking up real bad, and the guy I was racing thought I was right next to him the whole time, and it broke out and went 857. So I just coasted on down, and we took the win with a 14. So that's it for tonight. We're gonna go over this car like a fine-tooth comb, because now we got a shot, now we got a chance, but it won't work going down, popping and banging like that. So probably do plugs, check the wires, look over the tune real good, and see what's going on. But if we got a miracle. We got one down that, guys. So I'm a little out of breath, a little tired. We got some work to do, and we'll catch you guys back in the morning. It's crazy, crazy.
Okay, so after I was able to take a chance to gather myself together and get the data log downloaded, we decided first course of action was going to be to pull the spark plugs, take a look at them, see what we had going on, check out our wires, and let's just see if we find something that makes sense. Anytime I've ever had an ignition issue, it's almost always been a wire or a plug. We also made sure to check on the coils, and sure enough, spark plugs had opened up. They were like 24 gap. Normally I run them in the teens, so we decided let's put a fresh set in and see what happens.
Okay guys, it's the final morning of LSFest, Sunday, day 4, Eliminations. As you know, we had round 1 last night. We've got round 2 coming up here shortly. I believe we are racing Fox Body Mustang in the class. I think he's mostly doing some testing because it's a fast, nasty, beautiful car. We'll show you when we get up in the lanes what they've got. But as you guys know, we put some new plugs in it, gapped it, got everything set on that. So hopefully the car should be nice and happy. Hopefully we can make a good pass, get some data, and then we got to look at the bracket and see where we're at. I don't know if we can get through this round, how it's going to lay out, but first things first is we got to get the car to be happy and go down the track. So that is the plan. We'll catch you in the lanes. We're back in the pits here. It was real slow to bump in, but luckily it did. Thank goodness, because I had a little panic attack for a second. But we're okay. 121 60 foot. That's crazy. 538 to the 8th, and then we were so far out. I think he spun real bad. 1660 on his part, and we was just on a break. 888, so 118. So that should move us to the next round, and I think we get a bye. Once I confirm that, I'll get back with you guys and see if we can slow it down. This weather is amazing. So we'll check everything and keep going.
So after that pass, they called us right back to the lanes. 3 cars, we had the bye. Plan was send it.
bugs, this car is a totally different car. It's crazy. 3145. Thank you. What? 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 Alright, we tried to slow the car down even more, and it just went an 812. Wow. 121 with a 520 at 135 and an 812. What is going on?
What was that?
Dude, what? All right, guys, we are in the final of 860 street race with our buddy Barry over here in the Trans Am. If you guys don't know, Barry's also a drag and drive car, and he also this year went 850 on the nose during a drag and drive event. So very, very cool to see both of us in this final here. You know, we got a little work to do because we've been going a little too fast now, but it should be a fun race. And either way, super happy, super excited. We made it to the finals, and we did it with Barry. So drag and drive cars to the front. Let's see what happens. Good job. Congrats, dude. I'll come back down or up back. Well, guys, we had a great race. I went 98 on the light, which is extremely slow for me, and he went 109. The car went 122 on the 60 foot. I can't believe how this car is 60 foot like crazy. We both went I went 5.3, he went 5.5. We were both 125 to the 8th. And then I went 869 and he went 867. So it was a close one. 11 thousandths. 11 thousandths is the difference. So, hey Barry, I don't know if you get a chance to watch this, but congrats to you, buddy. Worked your butt off, and you had the car dialed in and I didn't, so you deserve it. That was a fun one. Hopefully we get to do it again. And yeah, awesome stuff. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. Got to see us come out here to LSFest for the last 4 days, kind of struggle and then find our way. What an amazing weekend this was. We got to see a lot of good people, a lot of our friends, hang out with you know, some of our great partnerships. Driven Oil, Brian Tooley Racing, 269 Motorsports, they were all here. Love spending time with those guys and what they do for our program. Great, awesome, epic final race. I don't know what else to say, but we had a blast. Can't wait to come back next year. We still got a few more races left this season. Got a couple other how-to stuff videos coming out that you guys will enjoy. Be sure to check those out. Thanks for following, as always, and we'll catch you on the next one.